Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of the Augusta Lifestyle. Today we thought it would be fun to talk about spring break. It's the first day back since Augusta University's spring break, so it's still fresh in our minds. We will also be giving tips and ideas to AU students on ways to spend their spring breaks while in college without breaking the bank.
Okay. All right. How do we spend our spring breaks?
Chapman, you want to go first?
What'd you do?
So I worked masters. I was on a parking crew and parked cars from 5 a.m. until 8 p.m. every day. And yesterday I was there from 5 a.m. till 11 p.m. But I got paid $18 an hour plus overtime.
I was just about to say it's good money.
So,
I see you got the merch on. So
I cannot wait until Thursday. And on Thursday, when I see that money hit my bank account, I'm like actually going to just like cry.
It's all worth it after that.
It's going to be worth it. Yeah. What'd you do, Olivia?
I went to Florida for a spring break, and I actually ended up going surfing, which was pretty fun.
Oh, my gosh.
The only problem was that, if you fall in a wave, and then your knee hits the bottom, like on the sand, it scratches your knee up quite a bit. And I fell quite a bit, so now my knees are kind of a little bit.
Was it your first time surfing?
It was my first time surfing.
That's never been surfing.
It's fun. I would recommend it. It was nice because you could just rent them on the beach, which was great.
How much did you pay for it?
It was $10 an hour, and we didn't take a surfing lesson either, which is probably why, but it was fun. It was great.
That's pretty cool.
Where were you in Florida?
We were in, I believe, it was called Cocoa Beach.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good one.
Miami.
What about you guys? What did you guys do?
I went home. I was in Savannah for half of it, literally doing nothing. And then I was in Jacksonville for the other half for hockey games. So that was fun. But I like to relax during my spring break. Didn't open my computer one time.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, me either. I don't know what happened.
Anything. What'd you do, Dion?
I was also in Florida. I was in Kissimmee, though.
I like Kissimmee.
Did the Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld.
I love Universal.
Oh, that's
my favorite.
Yeah.
I've never been to Universal, but I went to Disney as a little kid.
It's really fun.
Universal, if you love roller coasters, it's the best.
Yeah, it's really fun. And I feel like Universal is kind of more so for the adults and Disney's for the
kids.
Little kids. Yeah.
Did you go any of the upside down roller coasters?
Absolutely not.
No?
You don't like roller coasters?
I do, but not the crazy ones.
No,
I think
you have to do it at least once.
Yeah.
At least once. One time.
You just look like you would be a roller coaster person.
I like to do them at least once. And if I hate them, I won't get on them again.
There was this one 3D ride in Harry Potter World. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah,
I was nauseous after that.
My mom gets nauseous on that one.
Did you ride the Transformers ride?
No.
Why?
Because why would I do that to myself?
It wasn't like it's not a real ride. It's like
Is that the 3D one?
Yeah, one of the 3D ones.
I don't like
you
them.
sick? Are you motion sick easy?
I am. And I rode the Avatar one too. That one really made me sick. So it was fun though.
Is the Jaws ride still there?
No, Harry Potter took over the Jaws.
That's so lame. Like,
well, Harry Potter is like a big deal.
Yeah, no, I like the Harry Potter ones.
Not as much as Jaws. Not as much as Jaws. Hot take.
Okay. That is a hot take.
That's very hot. Nobody agrees.
Okay, so Augusta has their spring break so late in the semester.
Because of masters.
Because of the masters. How do we feel about that?
I actually don't like it.
Just normal.
I hate it.
I don't like it.
I don't like that either.
Hate it.
Like, I get it's a big deal, but why is my schedule surrounded by something I'm not going to go to?
Because of the fact that if it wasn't, then you would be caught in traffic 24/7 and everybody would be late to their classes.
Well, then we should have 2 spring breaks.
I would be out of
2 spring breaks.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just used to it because I've grown up here. So, I mean, my spring break.
And you work it too, so you're biased.
Well, this was my first year.
Okay.
So, my spring break has always been that. So, I mean, it's normal for me. Like, if I would have gone somewhere else, like, it would have felt weird to not be off during Masters Week.
My spring break has always been around St. Patrick's Day because it's so big in Savannah. Because everyone skips anyways.
Yeah.
So, it being like 3 weeks later might have almost killed me.
Yeah.
Like, it was awful.
I think the main part of it is the fact that everybody else almost in the country has their spring break like a month before we do. And so if you want to go and visit your friend that's out of state or something, you can't really go see them because they're on spring break, but you're still technically in college.
I got hit by a car while I was parking.
Shut up.
I'm serious.
Were they going fast?
You did not get hit by a car.
We're not even.
Wait,
no,
was it
actually,
like was
it a
worker?
bump?
No, it was a guy that I was parking, and so I was spacing the cars out, like, because we have to like pack them in tight. So I was spacing the car out, and I was like, go that way, like telling him to turn his wheel. I was like, go that way, and he didn't. and he just like sped up and hit me in the shoulder with his rearview mirror.
And you didn't fall out on the ground?
Oh, I would
No.
have fallen.
No.
Those people have money. Those people have money. I would have got
But
my check.
He looked at he like rolled down his window, and so hold on, get ready for the bleeps, guys.
Okay.
So I looked at him and I said, and he was like, he got out of the car and started trying to say something to me, and I flipped him off and walked away.
Really?
Mhm.
He was about to fight you or something?
Yeah, I flipped him off and walked away.
You could have probably gotten him kicked out.
Honestly, though.
I should have. And then as he was like leaving, I was like picking up cones last night, and I saw him, and I like looked at him and like smiled and waved.
Oh
Like
my
nothing
gosh,
happened.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Pause. Did you see Harry Styles and Niall Horan were here?
No.
They were at the Masters, and that makes me angry.
I saw Taylor
I didn't know
Swift.
that.
Oh, I don't care about Taylor Swift.
You saw Taylor like physically
about
saw
Harry
her?
Yes, like she was like
Styles.
30 yards away. I saw
I mean,
her.
I really don't care about it either, but that's pretty cool.
Morgan Wallen was here.
Was he?
and
He's in jail
I
now.
was just about to say,
He-
wasn't he arrested?
No, he's here.
No,
he's-
he got arrested in Nashville.
Yes, I know. He got out.
Oh,
he
he
got
got
bailed.
out?
He's
Of
And
course
he
he
came
did.
to the Masters?
he can't. He was.
That's interesting. Yeah.
I think on Saturday or Friday night or Saturday night he was at Dirty Boots, and then
Of
he was
course he
at
was.
he was at the Masters the next day. And
That's
then
funny.
I got to shake Josh Allen's hand,
Who's Josh Allen?
the quarterback for the Bills.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Don't look at me like that.
Sorry, not a football fan.
Literally.
That's funny.
Okay, cool. So I want to talk about kind of how I took my spring break early. I actually didn't do it during Augusta's spring break. I took it the week before.
She took her own time.
Yeah, I took that 6 days myself.
You can do that.
I did.
mean,
I
yeah.
did
You
do it. I completed it. Yeah, I did. What I did was I just emailed all my professors and I told them like, "Hey, I'm not gonna be here. If there's any work that needs to be completed, can I do it after I get back?" And they're all like pretty understanding. Like nobody gave me a hard time, and everybody like worked with me. So I didn't.
So you had 2 weeks off.
2 weeks.
High
That's pretty
school
nice.
always wants
That's
to be like,
crazy.
your professors won't do that. If you
Oh my
talk
God,
to your
yes.
professors,
Yes.
they'll let,
And especially
let you do
if
it.
you're like a good student, you're always on your work and you're respectful to them. Like
Yeah.
keep that good
Oh,
relationship,
yes.
and it's
So
gonna pay
if you
off.
want to
They're-
take it early, take it early.
Yeah,
And
and
I
in
did.
high school they're always like, your teachers don't care about you in college. Like you're just a number. Like
They
no,
care
like,
more,
you're-
I think.
Yes, like
Yeah.
they care. Like they really care.
My professors are always nicer than my high school teachers were.
Honestly,
My high
Yeah.
school teachers were nice, but I mean, like I also graduated in a class with like 40 people, so
yeah.
Wow.
they kind of
Small.
like
That's
yeah.
really small.
Well, do you have any spring break traditions? Like something you always do? Or is it just kind of whatever's going to happen that year?
It's whatever's gonna happen.
Yeah, I feel like same. Whatever happens, catch up on sleep, and then if you go on a vacation, go on a vacation.
That's how mine is.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go on a cruise. Sometimes I go home.
I'm
Like,
scared
I mean-
of cruises. I can't do it.
I love a cruise.
I've never
So
been on
fun.
a cruise. Is it nice?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I've been
know.
on so many. One I took during spring break. It was actually the last cruise to leave port before everything closed for COVID.
Oh wow.
So it was really nice. Like there was nobody on the boat.
That's amazing.
crazy.
It was just to the Bahamas. It was so much fun.
But you didn't get sick or anything? That's my thing.
You didn't
Nope.
get quarantined
Yeah.
onto the boat. Like
nope.
they didn't like
we were
stop
literally
you.
when we left the next day, they closed the port down for all cruise ships leaving. So we got to finish our cruise.
Aw.
I'm surprised they didn't like leave you like make y'all quarantine out there.
Yeah,
like they did that
that's
one
scary.
ship.
Nope, it was so much fun. I love a cruise. I went one on my 21st birthday. So
That's
fun.
pretty cool.
I've never been on a cruise. I've never been on a plane either.
You've never been on a plane?
Me either.
Me neither.
I don't
I'm
really
scared.
like planes, but I can get on
I'd
them.
rather
I've been on them.
drive.
I mean, you can't drive everywhere though.
That's
Yes, you
true.
can.
No, you can't.
I'm
Yes,
not
you
doing
can.
a long
Really?
road
No,
trip
you
anymore.
can't.
Like
No.
I did that one time. I'm not doing it again.
I've driven to Texas.
How long was
That's
that?
like 16 hours.
16 hours.
I've driven
Absolutely
to New
not.
Orleans, and it was forever.
I did
It
New
took
York, and
forever.
that was it for me.
Hmm.
You can
Flying
drive
so much
most
easier.
places.
Yeah, in the
You
U.S.
can, but
yeah,
who
but
wants
you want to
to?
go elsewhere, you
Yeah.
have to fly.
No, it was so funny. At the Masters, this couple came walking up, and I was like asking everybody like how far their drive was. I was trying to figure out who was the furthest away, and the longest drive I had found was San Francisco, and the second was like Pittsburgh. And so they came down there, and I asked them, I was like, do either one of y'all have a longer drive than like San Francisco? And one of the guys was like, no, I'm from here. And the other girl looked straight at me. It was a blonde girl, for context. She looked straight at me and she goes, yeah, I'm from Shanghai. And I was like, that's not a drive. And
But
was
she
like,
traveled the farthest.
yes, I know, but I asked
that's what she
I
was
asked if she was
saying. Yeah.
driving. And I was like,
Yeah, but some people just assume you meant traveling.
Yeah.
I'm on her side.
Yeah, I work at a hotel, so I met people coming in from Britain and like Japan, like all over the place. They were here.
I just don't
for
like
the
golf
Masters.
like that.
Like, it's not that serious to me.
Yeah.
I love golf.
I just don't.
I don't know what's important about it.
Just, I mean, it's hard to describe it. Like, golf in general is like not that important, but like the Masters, like it's hard to describe. Like it's like they say on the commercials, like it's a tradition like no other. Like, and you won't know really how to feel about it or how to react to it unless you've been inside.
Okay.
Because I had never gone inside until this year, and I went in for the first time. You don't even feel like you're in Augusta anymore. Like it's like,
Where do you feel like you're at?
it's like a fantasy land. Like it's like beautiful.
Fantasy.
Like the grass in there, it's like
Green.
It looks like it's turf. Like it looks fake, but it's real. And like their flowers are perfectly bloomed. Like, I mean, like it feels like
Really?
you're in fantasy
You've
land.
been
in there.
changed.
Could you imagine the landscaping job that somebody has to be
Honestly,
responsible
oh
for?
my
They make good money though.
Yes, I saw somebody like online. They were selling their pimento cheese sandwich for like $2,000.
$2,000.
They're like $3 in there.
They were selling it for $2,000.
The first day I was in there, I had 2 barbecue sandwiches, a cookie, and a Powerade for $10.
That's
not even
cheap.
possible,
I thought it would have been more than that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know they're like the concession stands. Like they claim like you can feed a family of 4 for $20.
I guess that's
Wow.
because tickets are so expensive.
And they are.
And so
oh
many
my
people
gosh.
I mean, people are gonna be there no matter what.
Yeah.
Like there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Do you know they don't ID in there?
How do you know that? This is the real question.
Well, one of
How old
my
are you again? Telling yourself. How old are you?
well, one of my buddies. I didn't do it. I watched a guy in front of me. Like, and he was 21 anyway. But I watched a guy in front of me. He like walked up there. He looks younger than I do when I have facial hair and stuff. They didn't ID him.
So what'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I drank
don't-
Powerade. I drank Powerade.
Powerade.
You were on the clock.
He's on
You
his
can't
juicy
drink.
juice.
No, you can't be drinking on the clock.
That's true. But
Okay. So for those of us that did travel, are there any like travel tips or anything that you guys do every time or you have to do before you take a trip?
get gas in the morning. I never get gas at night. I cannot.
Absolutely
I will
not.
not do it.
That's
and,
facts.
And I travel with my dog, and she's a big scary dog. She's a Doberman.
Yeah.
And I still don't stop and get gas at night. Never do that. Especially
No.
if you're a woman. If you're a guy, I mean, whatever. No one cares about
Yeah.
y'all. But
Oh, what the heck?
no one's gonna kidnap y'all.
Nobody's-
at the
nobody's
gas
You don't
want
think
station.
anybody
to.
would try to kidnap me?
No.
No. It's all about if they can just
Take
like,
you.
If they can
Swoop you up.
overpower you.
Yeah, and it's always women. So
Yeah. For me, I think I take like 2 weeks to pack. I like slowly pack. I have to make sure I have everything. I have like a list. I'm very like type A. Like I have a checklist
having
of
a
everything.
checklist is good. I forgot all my makeup in Augusta because I packed the day of.
I pack the night before. Every night
Yeah,
I pack the night
same.
before.
Really?
I have a list and I
you
just
have a
like go
list?
through it on like the night before.
Olivia, do you have a list or you just whatever?
I kind of just whatever it. I just do a double check before I leave. But
That's-
usually I just put snacks in a bag and then get everything else and then go.
I'm a
Oh my
whatever. I'm just like
gosh.
everything. I'll just throw in the suitcase.
I'm a serious packer, I guess.
Oh wait, completely random. I don't know where this came from, but completely random. Big news, guys.
Okay.
What
I'm
is
getting
it?
a new phone.
I'm so happy
Oh my
for
gosh,
you.
now we won't have the flip phone no more.
Are you
No
gonna
more
keep
flip
the flip phone?
No, I'm gonna give it back to my parents. I'm starting my own plan.
What are you getting?
I'm getting an iPhone 11.
Oh,
That's nice.
That's
good.
cute. Okay.
$76 a month at Verizon.
Dang.
That's why are you getting an 11 then for that? Why are you getting an
Well,
11?
I'm bringing in a phone. I'm buying
You're
a phone.
trading in?
No, I'm buying a phone from my friend and then taking it in, and it's cheaper that way.
Really?
Interesting.
Put a plan on like a phone that I already have,
Oh,
Interesting.
or I could pay $100 a month for an iPhone 14, which they give me for free.
oh.
But the plan is more expensive.
Well, there you go. If you're
That
looking for a new
sucks.
phone.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
If there's one thing like you had to pack, like you literally would not buy another one of, like if you're going on a vacation, this is something you have to have.
My soap. I
my
have
shampoo and
a serious
conditioner.
like body care routine. I cannot like waver. So I have to have it. Sorry.
It's got to be my pillow. I have a MyPillow, and like I cannot sleep without
Is
that.
that the
thing.
little animal pillows?
No, it's
No,
the
that's pillow pets.
Yeah, those are
No,
probably
it's the I have one of those too, but I don't sleep with it. But
Okay, whatever.
My pillow, it's like that Mike Lindell pillow company. It's a memory foam pillow.
Okay.
But it doesn't hold, like it's like feels like memory foam, but like when you come off of it, like it refluffs.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice.
So
That
it's
seems
like-
really nice.
It's amazing. I cannot sleep anywhere without it. Car, like truck, anything. Like I cannot sleep without that pillow.
Oh,
Gotta have it.
that's like me and my blanket.
Olivia, you got anything you have to pack?
I would honestly just say like a bathing suit. I don't know. I'm not.
Even in
I
the
don't.
cold?
I don't have.
Yeah, what
Maybe
if
not
you're
in the-
traveling somewhere warm?
Yeah.
In the
You
cold?
never know. Or
You
a hot
never know.
tub.
Yeah, hot
Yeah.
tub.
Yeah,
You
because some
never know.
hotels they have pools and hot tubs.
Yeah.
in them.
That's a good one. I didn't bring any bathing suits either, and of course it was hot.
I did.
Well,
Dang.
you weren't. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
What about you, Jaylan?
I mean, probably my face stuff because I'm not rebuying it. It's expensive.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
So yeah, my shampoo and conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
Always pack that. Everything else you can like
Rebuy.
Yeah,
rebuy,
you can
but
always
like
buy it.
those are so expensive.
They
It's
are.
Like, I already have a whole thing. Why buy a new one?
Right.
So my perfume too, because I don't want to
Yeah.
smell bad ever.
I love smelling good.
You don't want to be a smelly kid.
No, I don't want to be a
No.
smell kid. That's like my worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
If I
Yeah.
and then no one's gonna tell me I smell bad, like tell me.
I keep deodorant and cologne in my truck
Have
just
to.
in case.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Augusta's got the masters. We've said it how many times now? So
Whoa.
if
Not
you're
enough.
We don't care about
you don't like want to take a spring break because you're broke. Work. There's
Broke.
literally nothing wrong
Yes,
with
work
it.
the masters. Work
Especially
the
in
masters.
Any
Augusta.
other job.
But
No,
yeah.
work the
Or anything
masters.
else.
Work in general, but I mean, Augusta does have the masters. So if
Yeah.
you want to do, if you're good with those long hours,
I know
the
somebody-
whole
Yeah.
week, like,
I know somebody
do
that made
it.
3 bands this week.
Like, I mean, it's worth
That's
it.
But
crazy.
how many hours did they work? though?
Like 5 a.m. to like 9 p.m.
And I'm not
every
doing
day.
that. And I'm not
Yeah,
going to do
that's
that.
Someone I work with, she worked the masters, and her schedule was 4 a.m. to 8 p.m.
No,
she made
man.
20 an hour.
No, that's
There's
crazy.
people that work 2:30 a.m. to 7 p.m.
I'm not that committed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because then you
I-
have to drive home too.
My
Right.
dog would kill me, actually.
Yeah.
If I didn't go home to let her out every 30 minutes,
Mm-mm.
I couldn't do it.
So where do y'all work?
Oh,
I work at a hotel.
I'm a gymnastics coach.
I work in
Really?
a bakery.
Ooh, do you bake things?
I just decorate.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
fun too. I mean,
Fun,
it's
yeah.
fun.
It's
That's the fun part.
I wouldn't want to burn down the kitchen anyway, so
Right.
But yeah, so you know what? Pick up those extra shifts, make
Yeah.
the money because, well,
you're gonna need it one day.
Because you're broke.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause when I came back from my trip, I worked like 6 days, 3 to 11. So
it's okay to do
I
that.
had to get that money.
That's facts.
It's also okay not to work. I didn't work. I didn't do a single thing.
And that's okay. That's
And
your
I-
story.
I
Yeah.
was. I slept in, which I never get to do,
Yeah.
and I just got to relax. So that's okay too. Like, I mean, it's really whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Like sometimes social media will have you feeling like
I feel like I
you
know
have to
so
do
many
something.
people that went to like Miami
Yeah.
or like took a big trip, and I'm like, first of all, I don't know how y'all afford that.
Yeah,
Right.
literally.
There's no, my parents would not pay for it,
Yeah.
and I can't afford that. I'm like, you have to pay for everything, like the hotel, drinks, food, like
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
everything. But I mean, if you want to do that too, like, there's nothing wrong with it if you can afford it.
If you can afford it, but if not, like you can do like little things. If you want to, like go to the park or just treat yourself
to
to
the
some ice
lake.
cream.
Like,
Like
yeah, just walk downtown. Like, you could literally do anything.
Yeah.
It's just there's nothing wrong with that.
There's literally nothing
I feel like
wrong.
everyone pressures you to take a big trip in college, but like you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Of course, if you want to, go for it. But
And then
like,
I feel like also too, like people like forget that we are in college. Like we're not well, some people work full time, but
cannot work
most
full-time
of us
with
cannot
my
work
school
full
schedule.
time. Yeah,
No,
absolutely
I
not.
can't. I wish
So-
I could.
No,
Well, I mean, no,
don't do
no,
that.
I don't.
no.
I mean, I wish I could have that money,
yeah,
but like I don't have time between every school assignment and class to work however many hours a week. It
How many
just doesn't
classes do you have?
work. I have 4 this semester.
same. Next semester I have 6 though.
I have 6 too.
I don't know how I'm going to do that, but
I
we're gonna
took
get
6 my first semester at Augusta, and it was awful.
I have 6, but one of them is a lab. So
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
one
that,
of one of
those
mine is
always are
allowed.
kind of like whatever.
And I have like 2 that are just like no thought process behind. So it's like I'm not worried
I
about
have
it.
online wellness.
Yeah, do you
Oh my
have
gosh.
online classes?
Yeah, I have 2 online, so that'll be fine.
That always helps even it out. Always take online classes.
Definitely.
I hate online
Yeah.
classes. Not gonna lie.
You don't take online classes then.
I mean, the only one I hated was my public speaking, and that was just terrible. Like recording myself, I did not like doing that.
You did that online. I did that in person. It was awful in person
I
too.
did it
If it
in
makes you feel
person.
better, like awful.
Yeah, but we got over it. So
Passed it and we're done.
yeah,
All right. Let's see, dream trips. We talked about, you don't have to take a big trip if you can't afford it.
But if
if expense wasn't enough, don't even think about it. If you could go anywhere for spring break. It's a good one.
Why?
I don't know. I like the beach. I like the idea of the condo that sits on top of the water.
The bungalows.
Those are always pretty. Yeah.
I feel like that's where rich people always go to.
Either that or I would go to Fripp Island. I love Fripp Island. I don't know if y'all know what that is.
I don't. Maybe that's too rich for me.
Do you know where Beaufort, South Carolina is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's on the outskirts of Beaufort.
Okay.
It's so
and it's called what?
Fripp Island.
Fripp.
It's really not for super rich people either, but it's not commercialized at all.
That's always nice.
It's just a beach. The only shop on it is an ice cream shop.
Oh, that's cute. That's nice. I might check it out. Thank you for that.
Thank you for that recommendation.
You're welcome.
Olivia?
I think I'd like to go to Bali. It's in Indonesia, and it's got a lot of pretty architecture, and it's very tropical. I feel like it's definitely a tourist hotspot, for the people that know about it.
Right.
But it is very beautiful, and it's it's off the coast, kind of
That's nice.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, I hear it's not that expensive to go there. Actually,
depending on the parts.
I would say I think the flight is the most expensive thing you would take,
definitely.
and then once you're there, it's good.
Yeah. I don't know the conversion, but you don't have to have too much to go over there.
That's true. Do y'all have one?
I definitely want to go to Jamaica. I just recently saw the Bob Marley movie.
Was it good?
It was pretty good.
Okay.
It just made me want to go there and
Buffalo Soldier.
do that whole thing and eat fruit. So
Bob Marley's music is so good.
My parents went to Jamaica. They're really touchy there. So.
Really?
They'll
I see
just
the
go up and
things.
just tap you on the shoulder, or hug you. So if you're into that,
What's up,
I'm
brother?
not into that, but
I'm not into that.
I'm not, but I want to go.
Just come up, tap you on the shoulder. What's up, brother?
I don't know what that's from.
I don't know either. I'm seeing it all over TikTok.
It's so fun though.
Yeah.
I did that to so many people at the Masters. Just what's up, brother?
And they did it back.
I had a couple people do it back.
Oh, that's cute.
Did you feel special?
No.
Oh. Well, I go to Switzerland.
Really?
You know how expensive Switzerland is? It's so expensive, but it's
What's
so
over there?
pretty. I don't know.
Nice food.
I don't know. But it's really the pictures I've seen is really pretty. There's nothing specific I want to see or
literally you could look up any location in the world and it would show you pretty pictures.
Well, okay. Well, I want to go to Switzerland.
What's the murder capital of the US right now? Isn't it Memphis? You could look up pictures of Memphis and it'd be oh my gosh, that's so pretty.
Probably not
Tennessee's
North
the murder
Korea.
capital?
I think it's Memphis. Memphis is.
No, seriously, it's rough out there.
It's either Memphis or Chicago.
What?
I think Memphis
I
is
think it's
taking it
Memphis.
over.
Or Chicago. Chicago's always getting hate.
I like Chicago though. It was nice when I was there.
I've never been, but it
feel
always gets
threatened.
hate.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Hmm.
What else? I know we're not at 20 minutes.
What's your favorite thing to do around Augusta? Inexpensive. If someone was coming into Augusta and they want to know how to spend their spring break here, what would you recommend?
Play golf.
Other than the Masters, because
No,
everybody
not the
can
Masters,
afford that
Not the
ticket.
Masters. Go play golf.
I only do
Okay.
putt-putt, so.
Or go to the lake.
Yeah, go to the lake.
Go
That's
spend
always
$5 for a park pass at the lake and go. I'm going to the lake today.
What do you do?
What do you do? Yeah.
Yeah,
Swim.
You can swim. I don't swim in lakes.
Sit on the beach. Have a picnic. Fish.
Okay.
Whatever.
I
you
mean,
do.
do they have anything around there? Or is it just a lake? I don't know. I've never been.
It's out in Appling. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's the biggest lake.
What is it called?
Clark's Hill.
Oh, that's where you're going. I heard a lot of people died there.
Yeah, probably near Little River Bridge. There's a lot of people that drown out there.
No, seriously, people drown out there a lot.
Then why would you want to go there?
Well, if you stay in the shallow area, you won't drown.
But they drown because that drop off, you don't see it. I don't know if they've marked it now, but
at Mistletoe, it's a beach area.
Seems like a dangerous recommendation.
It's coned off.
it is.
For people that aren't locals.
Don't go there.
Don't recommend.
If you stay within the roped off area, then you will not drown.
They've roped it off now.
The deepest that you can get in that roped off area is 6 foot.
Okay, that would drown me. That would literally drown me.
I would die.
We'll swim.
You can't solution to swim.
I mean, I can swim, but 6 feet still have to drown someone.
It gets deep, super deep. At Little River Bridge, it gets to 100 foot up under that bridge. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous, but if
There
you
is
know
a
how to
drop
swim.
off. I know where that drop off is. I know what you're talking about. It drops from 7 foot to 20 foot.
Oh,
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia, where do you recommend someone go?
I would also say the lake because that's where I am all summer long. But I haven't heard about the drop-off before, so that's interesting to learn about.
Don't find it.
Yeah, I think I'll
Don't
stay
find
away from
it.
it. Yeah, I'll stay away from it.
I remember when I found it. I was like just like swimming out, and I like went down because like I was one of those kids that would like go down, touch the bottom just to see how like deep it was.
Oh my god!
And like I went out, and I went down, touched it. It was like 8 foot deep. Then I swam out like 2 feet, and then went down, and it was like 20 feet.
Your
I was
parents
like,
are
what
probably
the
having a
heck?
heart attack.
Literally.
20 feet's not that deep.
What?
In open water, it is.
That's 2 basketball goals.
In open water.
2 basketball goals stacked on top of each other.
Yeah,
That's
but how
not that
big
deep.
were you? Because if you were small,
I was like 15.
okay. So how tall do you think you were? Like
The same height.
20.
So you haven't grown.
But
You
it's
were
still
15?
deep. Like even some like
I've grown
experienced
outward.
swimmers can't do that.
I went from like 6'1", like 180-pound freshman to 6'1", 230-pound freshman in college.
That's
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
That happens to
That
everybody
happens,
in
yeah.
college. So if you
And
say
then, like-
it doesn't happen to you, you're lying.
Yeah, it happens.
But I haven't been to it, but apparently there's like a rage room here that I really want to go to. I feel
Yeah,
like,
there's one right around the corner.
yeah, I need to go to that. Take some rage out.
Yeah.
But I'd recommend going to Soleil if you're 21 and up at night.
No underage drinking.
Get your dinner.
I wasn't.
then go to the bar and have the dance floor, and there's beer pong, and they have the outside seating. It's nice. It's fun when they have good music. Sometimes they don't have good music, but
That's tough.
that one's fun. So if you're 21 and up, definitely do that.
Yeah. I would say the same thing. Like, I'm always downtown at some type of event or album release or something. There's always something going on.
You could
downtown.
always go to Top Golf too.
I don't like the Top Golf here because it's only one floor. I
Yeah.
need like the higher
Yeah.
levels or I suck. But I mean, it's okay.
It's cool, yeah.
But
It's all right.
it's not the best. Like there's better ones, especially since like this is where golf is. You think they'd have a better one?
Yeah,
you
that's
would,
true.
You would
You would-
think they'd
you
have
would
a better
think
one.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Maybe they'll build it up. Maybe they'll like do it better.
One can hope.
yeah, I don't know though. We'll see. What's that place called? Like where you can kayak? I've always wanted to do that. I haven't did it.
The
did it.
Kayaking's
Savannah
hard.
River Rapids, like the rapids.
Oh yeah.
I know there's a waterfall somewhere. It's supposed to be in the area as well.
You want to kayak off a waterfall?
Absolutely not.
I thought you
was
were saying
saying,
like, you were talking about where's
Can't
that
you like
place?
flip over when they do that?
You were
have to
talking
like learn
about-
to flip yourself back
No,
over.
I'm saying that in the same like area, there's a waterfall.
Oh, where you were talking about like. Is
so
the
why
place
would
where
I
you can
say like kayak off a waterfall?
Well, you were saying like the place where you can kayak, and then you started talking about a waterfall. I was like, you want a water?
I was like,
you-
just-
what?
Jesus Christ. No, I don't want to die.
Sorry, guys. It's been a long week. I've used all my brain power elsewhere.
On that
It's
parking,
Monday.
huh?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yeah.
It's Monday.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't even know we had school today until like last
You
night.
didn't
Are you
have
serious?
like a refresh on Sunday because you worked.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I worked yesterday.
I only just got back in town today.
Today?
This
What
morning
time?
at like 10:30.
Lame.
Gosh.
I know. Driving is awful.
You drove back from where? Florida?
I drove from Florida to Savannah last night at like 10 p.m. and stayed at my mom's house overnight, and then drove this morning here.
Gosh.
It's not fun.
Well, I enjoyed hearing about everybody's spring break.
Yeah,
Glad to
it's
see you back.
nice.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Golf.
Nobody
Not
cares.
golf.
No one cares. What are you guys going to do for the summer? We didn't talk about that.
Yeah, I mean,
Golf.
what? We only have like 2 or 3 more weeks.
That's
Not
crazy.
even.
We're
That's
almost
I think it's
done.
crazy.
That's like the
Yeah.
spring break just happened, and now it's like semester's over.
I'm okay
I
with that.
know.
So like, yeah, and, at this
Yeah.
point, with all the exams coming up,
I only have 2 classes. So I have this class and math. So are we having an exam?
no.
No.
Okay,
I
well,
think
then
it's
I
our
have
final
one exam.
episode, right?
This is
Yeah.
our final episode,
No.
isn't it?
no,
got
we have
one
one more. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what I'm going to do, though, but
I'm going home the whole summer. I'm working.
I'm working.
I'm also working.
I'll be making
Working.
money
Yeah.
because I can work more in the summer. I can make
Yeah.
more.
Honestly, yeah.
But I don't really have any big plans.
Me either. I'm just going to let it go how it goes. I guess.
I literally, whenever my mom's like, okay, we're going to do this, I'm like, sure.
Let it go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead, finish that song.
No, I'm okay. I don't know what you're talking about. What song?
But 3 more weeks.
I'm excited.
So close.
And you're graduating
in the fall.
in the fall. I was just, can I finish?
Just wanted to make sure you got that one right this
You're
time.
graduating in the fall.
And I have 1 online class next semester. It's the capstone class.
Yeah.
So I won't even be coming into campus.
I'm jealous.
I
But I'm
can't.
Where are you,
excited.
are you just going to
wait.
go home?
No, because I'm still paying rent, so I'll stay up here and work up here. But I can work more. I think I have to get a second job.
Yeah.
So that's lame.
Yikes.
I know.
My one job is enough. I can't get another one right now. They get on my nerves.
Yeah, I felt that.
Okay.
Okay, anyone else? Anything else we would like to add? Tips for anyone that doesn't know how to spend a spring break? Save money the whole semester.
Yeah.
You know it's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
If you do want to do something.
And, like, just look online for, like, coupons and stuff. Like, most of the time during the summer, different, like, restaurants or different, like, event spaces or whatever, they have, like, coupons or run specials. So, look up those things.
Anything?
Nope.
Wow, you guys are so helpful. I'm just kidding.
Right.
I liked learning about what everyone did. I'm also nosy, so I want to know what everyone in the class did, too. So just tell me.
I haven't seen everybody in forever.
I like to know what everyone does. I like to know drama.
You like to know the tea?
I like to know the tea. So if you had anything interesting happen, please tell me. But
immediately
Email
right now, as soon as you listen to this, tell me.
Jaylan.
Right.
Okay, so thank you for listening to today's episode of the Augusta Lifestyle. This episode of the Augusta Lifestyle is produced by Jaylan Hayes and Diavion Cave and edited by Olivia Orzenski and Chapman Murphey. The Augusta Lifestyle is a part of the Comcats podcast network at Augusta University. The ideas and opinions expressed during this podcast are those of students enrolled in COM 3340, podcasting and audio production, and do not reflect those of Augusta University.
Thank you for listening.